The one thing that is common to all of us is that we have problems. Some have few problems and some have more problems, but everybody has something or the other. Like there's not one person I'm sure who doesn't have a problem. So the problems could be internal or it could be external. Internal in the sense that you have some issues which are behavioral. You are not disciplined, you are procrastinating, you are not doing things that you're supposed to do, or you're doing things that you're not supposed to do. So it could be internal and it could be external in the sense that people who are out there close to you and who are being detrimental to your growth. They could be anyone from your manager to your colleague to your relative to your sibling to your parents to your partner, spouse, anyone who is not helping you grow, who is not helping you fulfill yourself. So the problems could be any end. It could be internal, it could be external, but the most important thing is to accept that there is a problem. Once you accept that there is a problem, you will be able to figure out the distance between you and the solution. If you don't accept that there is a problem, then you will take longer unnecessarily. Because sooner or later, everybody accepts. Most of us accept. Now, you can call it enlightenment or realization, whatever you want to call it. But that realization, that acceptance happens, that enlightenment happens in most cases. Now, the factor is time. How much time are you going to take? Right. So once you come face to face with those problems, you will be able to break it down and understand how you can overcome them, right? Like, you can't change others behavior towards you. You can't do that. There is no way you can change the way your uh, parents think or your partner thinks or behaves. You can't do that, but what you can do is you can kind of recalibrate how your relationship with them is, and how you can you know remodule your whole behavior with respect to them, and you know these kind of little things that you can do to help yourself not get away from the problem, because getting away from the problem is not going to help at all. People often, especially younger people, think that if I run away from home, if I just abandon this city, or if I go somewhere else and start afresh, I'll be able to you know just get rid of the problem. The problem never leaves you. The reason is most of these problems stem from us, and wherever we go, we'll take ourselves along, and there's no way you can escape yourself. So like I said earlier, the first thing is to figure out what the problem is, second is to accept it, and third is to understand how you can recalibrate the whole thing. You can sit down, you can talk, you can learn to negotiate, bargain better, these kind of little tricks that you can do, right, to overcome all these problems. And the last and the most important thing is, a problem stays true to you only as long as you stay true to it. Otherwise, the problem is not a problem, right? Let's say there is noise around you and you refuse to be affected by it. You refuse. That is not a problem. Now, the noise exists, you also exist. But since you refuse to get affected by it, the problem stopped being a problem. So that is one way of looking at it. But it's interesting that how we most of the time don't realize what is going on unless we sit down and dig really deep to understand what is going on, and that can be at a personal level, at a societal level. So one thing we have to understand is, if we are going to stay ignorant without understanding what is going on, then we are going to stay ignorant only, and we are going to waste time. And time is, at all cost, the most precious thing that you have, and you can't afford to lose more than you can ever bargain for.